Hello, everybody. This is the first time doing an actual tease here for SportsSkope this evening. I'm gonna normally this program will come on around 9 p.m. Central Time. With all this breaking news, Tom Brady has officially announced his retirement, and of course, we've got new coaching hires. Josh McDaniels with the Raiders got some comments on that. Possibly Jim Harbaugh, Minnesota. I don't know what he's thinking there, and I'll go into a little bit depth there. But tune in around. Keep an eye on your phone. Keep an eye on your computers. Around 8:40, 8:45 Central Time. I'd like to start that program a little early, if I can. Uh, Again, Tom Brady announces retirement. I think Brady model of consistency. I'm going to go a little bit more into what I thought of his career overall. But like I was saying on the Mac and Jack and Jim Jeffcoat show on Sunday at 7:30 a.m. Central Time, that he's a guy that either from week in and week out, he's one of those type of people that he's never affected. Madden said, John Madden, early in Tom Brady's career, he said that Brady is one of those guys that kind of hangs around more than anybody you've ever seen. I mean, this guy has, uh, I'll say this, he didn't even play football until high school. And he's, he was a backup for 3 years in college, you know, sixth round pick. And I will say this as a tease, Tom Brady's um, beat out. I just read this, guys. We're talking 20 years now. I just read this that Tom Brady beat out Bledsoe in camp. But Bledsoe already signed the extension that year. And I was thinking to myself, wow. So you already beat him out. You're paying Bledsoe all this money. Bledsoe didn't get hurt. We don't know what happens there. Uh, Maybe Belichick works behind the scenes, but the guy put his house up for sale when they went 0-2 that year. So it's a lot to be talked about. I'll get into it tonight. Again, tune in early. I'm going to try to do little teasers like this as I go throughout my regular workday and build up this brand. I'm very serious about getting SportsSkope off the ground and taking that next step, whether it be a full-time show, a radio show, or both, preferably both, and be full-time into this. But I'm going to get into that, get into these playoffs. Nobody's talking about Andy Reid. How come nobody's talking about Andy Reid's play calling and scheme? And it seems like Mahomes, he does get a little loose with the ball. He's getting too much of the to blame there. I'll go a little bit into that tonight. Tune in again. SportsSkope normally at 9 p.m. Central Time. Give me a few minutes extra. I'm gonna come in a little earlier to start the program, 15 to 20 minutes early because we've got so much to cover. So have a good rest of the day, everybody, and I'll see you later on here on SportsSkope.